Hey, it's Kathy Lindert, your favorite hypnotist. And I'm here to go over the frequently asked questions about hypnosis. I figured it's probably better if I answer them myself. You can read them as well. My answers will be pretty similar, but I'm not going to read what I've written down on the FAQ section. Instead, I will basically tell you what it is from here and from here. So one of the first questions I always am asked is, will I remember things? And are all hypnosis sessions like stage hypnosis? Will you make me quack or bark or forget things or pretend that my sneaker is my baby? And to answer that question first is no. I will not do anything staged. I will not do anything that will embarrass you or make you feel less than. And the reason being is because I do alternative methods, alternative ways of helping you to quit smoking, lose weight, get over fears and phobias, or even stop nail biting, remember things better, and even sleeping. So I will make sure that I'm not here to embarrass you because it kind of defeats the whole purpose. And will you remember things? Absolutely. Why will you remember them? Because we're going to go through everything first. We're going to make sure it feels good in your mind and your body so it connects. So when I'm doing the hypnosis, you already know what's going to be said, so you're going to remember everything. But here's the other thing, and it's not a bad but. If you buy a program online from me, you will remember because you go in and out. It's the best way I can describe hypnosis is watching a movie, but it's in your mind. And you're going to hear the story, you're going to feel the story, you're going to see the story. Maybe you will see or feel one thing, or maybe you just hear it one time. There's no wrong or right way of being hypnotized, okay? But you're going to remember things because your subconscious mind is going to say, got it, feels good, I like it. So, yes. The other question that I'm asked is, how do I know I can be hypnotized? Well, 98% of the population can. The other 2% are very severely disabled in their minds, where they're not able to communicate or to remember things. So with that, they're not going to be able to really allow themselves to be hypnotized. But if you daydream, if you dream, if you can imagine, if you can pretend, if you can have fun and do all those types of things, you can be hypnotized. The thing is that you have to remember that you're the one that allows yourself to be hypnotized. So the other question I'm always getting is, how do I know I can be hypnotized? Also is because you are doing it yourself. You're allowing yourself to be hypnotized. I cannot force you to be hypnotized. I cannot make things happen if you don't want it, because morally and ethically, it just will not happen. So that's the other answer to the question. And the other question that I asked, it would be asked a lot, is, can I be hypnotized through video sessions or through the phone? Absolutely. It works just as well. Whether you're in person, on a video, on the phone call with me, everything will work. In fact, I've noticed, especially since COVID, that doing online sessions and videotaping it and then giving them their video, they're having better results because they get to watch it as many times as they want, because I give it to you in a Dropbox. You have to download it in 30 days. After 30 days, I have to delete it because my Dropbox then starts giving me warnings like, we will explode any minute. So I've noticed that those that have used the video as their session, you get the same energy, you get the same things that you're going to feel from me being in person, because I don't touch you, I don't do anything. You sit across from me in my room. The only difference is you get to breathe the same air that I breathe. And yes, it works either way. So yes, whether it's video, on the phone, or in person, it will work, okay? Will I get stuck in hypnosis? No. There has never been a report that somebody has been stuck. Sometimes people get, I'm only kidding. No, nobody ever gets stuck. What ends up happening is that it's just like sleeping. If I should leave the room or the recording ends, what will happen is your mind will say, oh, I think it's over. Okay, that's it. Is hypnosis like brainwashing? No, because you're going to know what we're going to do beforehand. You know that it's strictly about weight loss. You know that it's strictly about quit smoking. That's it. And you're going to listen to it as many times as you want. Brainwashing is where you're going to be constantly, this is what's happening. This is what's happening. Sometimes I feel like the media is doing that, but we won't even go there. And the other question is, will I be under your control or your power? No, because if hypnosis was that strong, every bad guy would be doing it, right? And we'd all be giving them our money and be happy and whatever else. So no. Is hypnosis like sleep? It may look like sleep, but your subconscious mind is in the forefront, meaning when you're very relaxed and you're sitting there and you're closing your eyes and you hear what's happening, you do hear what's happening. So your subconscious mind is taking it in and saying, this feels wonderful. We love this. Do some people fall asleep? Absolutely. After a while, you're going to listen to me. I send you the recording and you're going to listen to me. And sometimes you just get so comfortable, you go to sleep, but it still penetrates through and it still works. So it might look like it's sleeping, but it's hypnosis. It's a little different. Will I trick your mind into doing a new behavior? No, absolutely not. You and I are on the same team. We're going to do the things that are good for you, that you deserve, that you desire, and that you want to have happen. Am I going to trick you into something? No. Will I make the cigarettes really, really gross? Absolutely. Will I make it that you're going to eat just to fuel your body and not overeat? Absolutely. Is that a trick? No, it's not a trick. It's because it's something that you want. And it's something that you know that has to happen because it's your health, it's your wellness, it's important. Just like sleeping or nail biting or fears and phobias. I'm not tricking the mind. We're just switching it. We're not allowing a fear to be in control anymore. Will I remember any repressed or traumatic memories? Only if you want to. When you're quitting smoking, majority of the times it's because you wanted to be cool, so you smoked. With weight loss, majority of the times it's because everybody eats. And sometimes they eat because they're happy or they're sad or they're stressed, or mom would say, hey, you're having a bad day. Come on, let's go for ice cream. So we're programmed to eat when we're really not hungry. If there was something that was traumatic, it's not through that type of regular hypnosis. That would be what I call the movie theater mind, where we go back and we figure out what it is that's blocking you. And majority of the times when we do something like that, I'm there with you. So you might feel upset or maybe a little scared, but we give you back your power and we take away that old shit. You're not holding on to that anymore. Why? Why would you need it? Is it doing you any good? So we change that. The other question is, I've heard that some people only need one session to change. Yes. And majority of the people will usually have 2 to 3. My quit smoking is usually 1. Sometimes a person really has a difficult time because they have such a strong attachment, not really to the nicotine, but to the feeling of I'm losing my best friend. With food, with weight, definitely 2 to 3, fears and phobias. In fact, weight loss, it depends again. I'm going to go backwards. Weight loss, depending on how many pounds you're looking to get rid of, it could be anywhere from 2 to 3 sessions, which you're not going to see me like week after week after week. You're going to see me a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months. But the other thing is that with fears and phobias, usually that's about 3, sometimes 4. Nail biting, again, could be 2 or 3. because there's certain triggers and certain things that are happening that you don't always remember. And then when it pops up, you go, oh, so we constantly are tweaking things and making it that you were successful. What is hypnosis and how does it work? So basically hypnosis is as if you're sitting, you're relaxed, we already know what you're going to be doing, looking to accomplish, and you're watching this show in your mind. Now, some people say I have no imagination. That's okay. If you can see it, feel it, think it, allow the vibrations, whatever it is that makes you feel, that's what we're going to work on. So when you're in a nice relaxed state of mind, the voices, the static, the interruptions don't exist. And if they do, we just say, later, not now. So when your mind is feeling wonderful and calm and relaxed, just like watching a TV show, you're into whatever it is that you're changing. So hypnosis is different stages. Watching a movie, watching television, you're in a state of hypnosis. Why? Because when you hear that dun 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 dun, you know, run, hide, something scary is going to happen. When you're reading a book or a magazine and you're just so into it, and somebody is going, hey, 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 you're again in a state of hypnosis. When you're driving, and the next thing you know, you're where you're supposed to be and you don't even remember it. It's because you were thinking, but your subconscious mind goes, I know what to do. I know where she wants to go or he wants to go, and we're making it happen. So throughout the day, you're in and out of hypnosis without you even realizing that it's happening. And what we do is we change the bad thoughts to good behaviors, the negative thoughts and the negative talk to, hey, you're not in charge anymore. I'm in charge. I got this. And we make it that it really feels good, because when it really feels good, your body and mind is saying, that's what I want. Yes, let's do this. The other thing, the other questions is, when I'm using hypnosis, am I in control? You're always in control. And how do I know it works? You're going to start seeing the changes happen, sometimes immediately, sometimes while you're sitting here or on a video. Sometimes all of a sudden you realize, I thought I was hungry and I went and got a glass of water instead. Or, you know what? I was frustrated and I got up and I took a walk instead of grabbing some chocolate chip cookies. Things will start gradually happening. And like I said, it can happen right away or a couple of hours, maybe a couple of days. And you're going to start seeing these changes happen. That's about the most questions I get all the time in regards to hypnosis. If you have any other questions or concerns, definitely shoot me an email and I will be more than happy to reply, or I might even make another video, because if I get enough questions, guess what? That means there's a lot of people out there that want to know. So I'm looking forward to helping you, and have a great day. Thanks. Bye.